Yes, again, we're faced with a match that USA simply have to win. To stay in the hunt here, they can't afford to fall 6-3 behind. And Carl, Niels Feijen, this is his third match. He hasn't accounted for a point for Team Europe yet.
Yeah, he's looked a little bit shaky out there so far. So he knows that, and Skyler Woodward, I feel like I've not really seen him play much. He's obviously not played his singles match yet, so get to see a good look at what Skyler can bring to the table.
Well, this is our last doubles match of day 2. We'll close it out with a singles clash. Kazakis will stay on the table for Team Europe up against Shane Van Boning in the USA. That'll be following this one, but Skyler Woodward and Billy Thorpe.
Pretty good break off there, and he's been rewarded with a shot. And it's an open table, Jim, so good chance this.
Yeah, so important. Nearly going, just try and harness the nerves. I mean, the crowd are well and truly into it. They've been out there for almost a couple hours already.
Remember.
Yeah, just looking at the table there's no major problems, is there? So this rack's all about cue ball control.
Yes, doubles has been very kind to Team USA. They've owned the table in the doubles portions of the Mosconi Cup this year. They've yet to secure a point in singles play. Crazy statistic.
Pace is key here on this shot. Yeah, that's okay.
How does doubles play differ from singles play in terms of maintaining rhythm, Carl?
Yeah, very difficult, because obviously you're only playing 50% of the shots. But I think the big key with Scotch doubles is just don't overplay the table. Don't try and get too perfect. Just make sure you give your partner a shot. And
what about in terms of communication? Can you over communicate?
yeah, I think everybody's different, to be fair. You know, when you kind of look at the likes of Jason Shaw and Joshua Filler, maybe they should not speak as much to each other, but it's kind of each their own. I was always a bit of a fan of, I'm not saying talk every shot, but instances where two brains might be better than one.
Well, this is a great start for the Americans. They needed it. It was their break, securing the opening rack. The race to 5, they're off the mark, and so too are the American fans. They're waiting for every opportunity to explode, and our buddy in the hoodie there, well, he doesn't need an excuse.
Yeah, Jim, on the way to the comms box, past Marcus backstage, and he wasn't happy with Johan, so there's a bit of beef there still. He was saying Johan's been complaining, thinks Joshua Filler's soft breaking now. Not sure if there's a rule set there for the soft break, but I don't think he's been soft breaking when I've been watching, to be honest. I've not seen any of that kind of thing, but he certainly wasn't happy.
Well, to be fair, I haven't noticed anything either, Carl. And yeah, sometimes a coach, captain will try and deflect some of the pressure and try and assume it himself. The Terminator, multi-time MVP in Mosconi Cups. Europe 5-3 in front, and Niels Hasn't really accounted for anything to this point, but that can change so quick.
Yeah, cue ball gets kissed, and as you can see, the yellow 1 ball will not pass this blue 2, so there's a bit of work to do here in rack 2.
Get in the gap? Really, yeah?
I think I can get.
Not so sure if you can
But,
slide this 1
Otherwise, you
ball
can draw it back
Well, what
behind
kind
those
of
gonna
in
do?
between the gap
Yeah, it's either that slow rolled in the gap, or otherwise try to hit the 2
and lay a hook.
and try to get behind these 2 balls. You know what I mean? If you try to make the 1 and then get behind it, you got to shoot what you like.
I think that's just exactly what Niels just told Alex. Try and feather the 1 between that gap, 2 in the cushion. Oh, he said it way too hard.
Yeah, that's a complete mile off. You could kind of see it, couldn't you? As soon as he hit it, it looked way too hard, and almost kind of have to try and lag the cue ball up to
Might bump the
the
6.
object ball in that shot.
Yeah, if you bump it, that's even better.
Well, the problem here
If you bump it,
for
that's even
Skyler
better.
Woodward is he's got to take the cue ball off a couple cushions. He's got to miss all the traffic. Get back over the same side of the table for the 2. Well, he's caught the 8. And he's bumped the 8 in front of the 3. So there's going to be no clear path to the finish line in rack number 2.
Yeah, big mistake there, because whenever your opponent plays a ropey shot like Alex did, you really want to
No, you can't cut
stick the knife in, don't you, and punish. But first shot there was
it. Yeah,
made a mess of the table.
yeah. Can you bank it enough to go 2 rails right here? Play the cue ball here? Play the 2, or can you get the cue ball over? You got 30 seconds. You want to like banking it over here?
I
Or
was going to
playing the
say,
cue-
because then I'm running into those balls.
Yeah, but the table's so slick, you might miss it too. Go ahead, yeah, thin it. See, that's the only thing
Just
I
a
was
little
scared
too
of.
much
That's all right.
pace with this one, too. And they'll count themselves lucky if they can get back to the table with a clear path to the 2. Niels with a couple options. He can run up table with a cue ball, try and get behind cover, top right, or just bank the 2.
That's what I was saying. So that's why I said maybe the bank and just try to play the 2 behind the 3-8. They'll have an easy kick then, but still, it's all right.
We'll probably get dead welded.
We're gonna shoot. We're gonna,
Yeah, bro, they're gonna shoot us.
So just personal preference here for Niels. But either way, it's about finding cover, and he's done that nicely.
I think you will bank it.
Yeah, the green 6 ball was a big ball there as well. He wasn't just trying to use the 2 balls that jammed together what the cue ball's right behind, so he was using a kind of like a big line of path there. But has to be said, Billy Thorpe played a tragic safety shot.
Well, that's the last result he wanted. Now coming to the table with ball in hand, Alex will be able to place that cue ball with a couple options here. He can leave himself the angle to try and open up that 3. And that's the one wedged to the 8 here that you see.
Yeah, I think the 8 and the 3 is not a million miles off the combo in the corner, so that's what he's played. He's got to be careful he doesn't knock it in.
Shot, Alex.
Yeah, good shot there.
Played that perfectly.
Yeah, it's very easy to overdo that and miss the 8 ball, so well judged.
Every chance now for Team Europe to secure the rack. It's there for the taking.
So Team USA They won the first racket and they had a glorious chance in this one, and this event is all about momentum.
Oh, he's overhit this slightly, Niels. Not bad, though. Just the cue ball a little closer to the cushion than he might ideally have wanted.
Yeah, but he's kind of landed in that spot where I don't think he can play it natural off the top rail. Does he have to kind of like just roll it in, and then that's a little bit nervy. Let's see what he does. So he's played it with a bit of left. Yeah, it was always going towards the right hand side of the table for me, so I'm not saying this is difficult, but it should have been a lot easier.
Well, I'll say it for you. it looks tough to me to hold the cue ball.
Cheers,
this
pal.
is tricky. Yeah, he's decided to run around the table, but danger at every turn, and what a shot from Niels Feijen there. Letting it out.
It's Alex.
And the 9 secured to get back to 1-1. Europe and USA in a match the Americans feel they have to win.
Shot, bro. Listen.
And the European fans, so many of them.
Any movement right now?
Don't grab the ball.
Don't grab ball. See there, the cue ball was moving, you were grabbing, don't touch it. Just to make sure.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
From the pocket. Yeah.
All right, okay.
Shot with Dave.
Marcus was just telling Alex there, do not touch the cue ball after you've potted the 9 ball, because that would be a foul. Some events we play
For the 6 ball, I will play in the corner.
worldwide, the players will move the cue ball, that's kind of allowed, but it's not allowed here, so steady on, Alex.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's always great to get a little insight on how the players are thinking. As you said, sometimes having 2 minds and just getting a second opinion.
Billy Thorpe to break. He possesses serious power on his break as well. He doesn't really hit them, but he generates so much power. That could be a little bit awkward, that one, Jim.
I don't know whether he can cut this one in. It looks a little too thin. I don't think so.
Yeah, and even if he can, there's no guarantee to staying on the blue too. That's on the left side of the table.
Yeah.
Can you overcut it and do it?
Can overcut it, yeah.
Overcut it past the 6?
Yeah.
Maybe?
It's close.
I know. Like, you have to really overcut it, I think. But if you get him over here, that's perfect. I don't know if you can, though. You got 30 seconds, 28 seconds.
Tough.
It's tough, for sure. That titty's in the way.
We'll bank it 1, 2, 3. Just come back up table.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, cross it past the 3. Just back to the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
You do?
Yeah, of course.
If you heard Billy Thorpe say tiddy there, that's what we call the jaw on an American pool table.
Good shot. Fuck, man, I mean, that's all you had. You couldn't even cut it because the fucking titty's in the way. Huh?
Actually, not a bad shot. He's left an opportunity for Europeans, though, to lock them up behind those colors. But that was more about containment than anything else. Tricky safety that Skyler Woodward faced.
Yeah, Niels is going to try and get this cue ball right behind the 8 ball. All about pace. He's got the purple 5 there as well, so nice shot.
Kick it up table, huh?
Yeah, I think
Can
the
you?
cue ball
Or you can jump it up
might
table.
have a gap between the 5 and the 8 where you can kick at this, but certainly the short cue and a jump shot, option B. This is preference, just if they feel they can kick this with control, and they do.
Yeah, that was a good effort there. distance was key. Had to hit the right side of the one ball there, so good shot, Billy.
Right? Yeah. Jump, like long reel, long reel.
Can just sense the tension now, can't you, Jim? Creeping up. There's been a few more mistakes today than yesterday's play. Alex is just splitting the balls there. That's what we call trying to use the 9 ball as a blocker.
Great shot, Alex.
Good shot there.
To kick it.
Wide open, son.
Yeah.
5th gear pin. 5th gear pin.
Put your seatbelts on.
Hold on tight, baby.
Well, I'm not sure either one of them expected the miss there. That was a pretty big ball, in fairness, near that side cushion. But that's got to be a bad mistake, missing the contact here on that one.
Yeah, just missed it. You could see how close it was, but it was a horrible position he was left with, and of course it's ball in hand, Team Europe. Niels has just got to make sure you don't overplay this shot and kind of go straight on the 2 ball. A little bit like this. He's got a little bit of angle. He's going to have to force this one over now.
Yeah, players like Alex Kazakis and Eklund Kachin, probably not as well known to a lot of our American fans as they are in Europe. Alex a little older than Eklund. But they sure know how well these guys play overseas. And the fact that they're making up Team Europe, it really says it all. Boy, there's a mishit. Niels just hasn't looked himself to me at the Mosconi Cup this year. That was real thick, and maybe give him the benefit of the doubt. Just a bad contact even, Carl,
Take your
but
time. We still have an extension.
I
if you
mean,
want
he
it.
couldn't wait to get back to his chair.
No, he's not quite there at the moment. You would expect Niels Feijen to make that shot, but the problem kind of come from the first shot. He didn't give
Shot, Billy. Shot.
Billy the banker, one of the best bank pool players in the world there. Great shot. Yeah, I was just saying, Jim, he kind of left Alex a shot on the 2 ball where he had to pump it hard, and Alex tried to flow it in, and that caused that kind of big angle for Niels, so a bit of indecision going on.
Yeah, it was a chance for Europe to swipe the rack, give him the miss hit from Skyler Woodward, but it looks like it's going to be Team USA with the last laugh in this one.
It's amazing, Billy Thorpe. Every time he's got a bank shot, you just know he's going to make it. So this 9 ball for a 2-1 lead.
Into the throat of the pocket. And the high five. And Billy Thorpe. And Skyler Woodward will take us into the break with USA leading 2-1. Join us after the Mosconi Cup continues. It's all building up here at Mandalay Bay to a crescendo on day 2. The Americans 2-1 in front in this match, but 5-3 down in the overall score. And Team Europe with the break. Rack number 4, the race to 5. Kazakis has looked rock solid. And he's partnering the most experienced player on the European side by a wide margin in Niels Feijen. Well, I think Niels is just going to be pushing here. I don't think he's got a clear path to that one.
Yeah, there you see the break off. Kind of looks like it's all going to come and sit nice, and then all of a sudden you sat on an object ball.
Hmm? Yeah, push out.
Yeah. Push out. Push out.
There you hear Niels say push out, so he cannot see the yellow one ball.
I might whip it straight back now. What you think, boys?
Don't think the crowd
Can thin it into the
like
three.
a push out, Jim.
Can.
Yeah, but do you want them to mess up or do you want us to?
I think it's hard to get safe. You can't really go
Yeah,
two and get
I'd say
behind the
get
net.
back.
I think Billy Thorpe liked that decision Skyler Woodward just made. It's hard to get safe. I kind of like the shot that he suggested, thinning the one into the three and trying to take the cue ball over behind the five. I mean, you should get one of the balls safe. We'll see if Niels sees that.
Yeah, you would think the one ball would go safe, but
no, he's letting it out. A little riskier for me, this shot.
yeah, he's left a shot here, so it's a poor safety. And it gives Team USA
Play short side.
first chance in rack number 4.
He's not been at his best, and still Europe 5-3 in
14
front.
seconds, boys. If you
That's
want
got to
to
put him in good stead. Feijen is always counted on so heavily in this event.
Now with the cue ball being so close to the rail, not easy to put spin on this, so kind of natural path of the cue ball would go towards the top right hand of the table, so there you can see he's just flowing over into that area to give him options of 2 pockets. Good shot there from Skyler.
Yeah, like
don't even
right about where it is now. Just go back
Yeah,
out.
it's come out to
for
the
the
middle of the
6.
table.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you can get the cue ball back to where it is now, that'll be ideal.
Now you've just got to make sure you come past the 7 here, obviously, because that will be in the way. Should be fine here, though.
Might leave you a little above it.
Yeah, I think that's a
Might
good
leave you
shout
a
from
little
Skyler there.
Either way, it's fine. It's simple, though. Simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's quite a big angle on this 6 ball, so it'd be very difficult to leave it low, and he wants to play it positive. Yeah, that's a nice shot also, getting your partner close to his work. That takes the pressure off the next positional shot.
Yeah, as long as he can reach it. Really stretching out.
He'd have liked another foot on the cue ball there. That would have left this 9 ball straight.
No danger, though, for the American pair. 3-1, they extend their lead. Looking very strong, pouncing on that safety lapse from Niels Feijen. They're thinking well, they're executing. And that's the reason they enjoy the 3-1 advantage. Johan and Jeremy sitting front and center, keeping their boys in focus.
That's for you, James.
So Skyler Woodward gets the 5th rack underway here. Huge point on day 2. And the 1 ball just falls in.
Jump
Follow.
it
Yeah,
Jump it in, he says, Billy.
Follow.
Jump
Follow.
it in.
Yeah, jump it in.
I mean, just push the 4 to the end rail. Put the cue ball down there.
Yeah, but they can roll the 3 behind these balls. And we can push like right here and leave the long rail kick. Because either side you hit it, it can get safe if you hit it soft, right? If you don't like that, I mean, don't shoot it because it's your shot.
I say we just push it down the table. We got 25 seconds, but tie the 4. I mean, I know it's an easy lockout, but dang, not if I put the cue ball over there, they can't just roll it up. You know, well, at least might make it a jump or something.
Yeah, just push it up table.
Extension, please.
Okay,
Yeah, I like this
what am I
option that
supposed
they're
to
going to take. I like what Billy said. I think Skyler was being a bit keen there. Skyler wanted to just kind of push the cue ball to where it is and then try and kick it, but I don't see why you'd want to
Or
be
do you
doing
think over
that.
here, push into the 8?
No, it's too easy.
It's tough either way.
That's
That's
too
brutal.
easy.
Or I can kick it right now.
That's what I'm saying. Or just push it, bump it to the diamond. Bump it to the diamond, let them shoot it.
Push.
Unless you want to shoot it.
Push. Team Europe, your option.
Well, they got to
There you
get
go.
this
Good
back,
shot.
don't they?
Good push.
Well, they can see a small edge, can't they? But
That's good.
I'm not so sure about kicking at this.
Nothing to do.
I know what Skyler's trying to say, hitting either side,
Bank it out
but
and spin him and stick
that
him.
is a ruthless shot to want to take on.
Got nothing.
There you see, straight
They can leave
back.
the 3 here and the cue ball there. And hook us 4 and the 6, but it's tough anyway.
Play one hell of a shot.
I'll be very curious to see what they come with.
So he's playing off the edge of this. Well, he's happy with it. I thought it creaked out for 1 minute. Nice shot there from Billy Thorpe. Come with the goods.
In this game, it really is about execution.
You want to play it or?
That was a brave shot to want to take on.
And you know, with all their eggs in one basket, I mean, that cue ball had to find cover because you knew the 3 was going to be in the open.
Now, Niels Feijen is pretty handy with the short stick. But this is not an easy one. But it's for Niels Feijen. He makes the jump shot.
What a shot from the Terminator there. Without a doubt, the best shot he's played in the Mosconi Cup this year. And he's given his partner an opportunity. The 4 in the middle of the table. And with the angle, he should be able to keep the cue ball in the center to attack the 5 next if he gets it.
Cue ball needs to slow down now.
It's going too fast. It's going too fast, but Feijen with 2 options now to duck behind the 9. Or to aggressively. Well, I like the duck behind the 9 from here. When I see the angle there,
15 seconds.
it's almost guaranteed he's going to float the cue ball in behind cover.
Dude, you can F-ring this ball.
What are you saying?
F-ring this ball, kick 2. This
Yeah,
try to
hit the
this
side.
Yeah,
Hit it.
of
Don't
course.
hit it hard though.
No.
Now, did he just say Efren?
Yeah.
Anyway.
To translate that, that's after the great Efren Reyes, the best kicker 9-ball pool's ever seen.
And they all know it too. But he didn't quite Efren that one. Oh, he hit it, but he's left a chance.
A little harder, but that's good. I'm
Yeah.
thinking you're trying to kick the other side, right?
Yeah, but Efren
but I
Reyes,
thought it linked
without a
up little
doubt, the
bit,
best
hit his
kicker
net
this
soft,
game
but
has
it
ever seen.
Off the second rail.
A legendary Filipino Hall of Famer.
So Team Europe have got a shot at this purple 5-ball. And that looks pretty good. Key shot coming up now, though.
He's got the right angle, though, Carl.
Yes, but it's a tricky little shot, this, isn't it?
Go into him.
Huh?
Got to go into him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's just said, got to go into him. He's going to come round the back. Oh, it's not come out good. He's hit it too full. I think he was trying to miss the 9-ball, Jim, and try and bump into the 7. So it's another mistake from Niels Feijen.
Yeah, go for that.
Yeah, he's going to kick at this.
7 here.
Yeah, get around it. 14.
Huh?
Play your shot. Yeah, I like it.
I mean, he could kick this ball in the right side. Middle. Yeah, that was a bit of a nothing shot for me. It'd be better attacking the table there and trying to kick it in the side, middle, and make something happen. Now, Jim, we have seen Billy miss a couple of long balls, and this is a tough one, so this is a tester for Billy Thorpe. And it's a big rack. Yeah, he's missed it again. He's not quite the races with his long game, but he's got second best prize there. That is a useful role for Team USA.
Yeah, but also fair to note that one never even threatened the corner. Look at it again. Missed that by a mile. I'm not going to put Billy Thorpe in a confident mood when he looks at a long ball.
Where's the 7 going? Oh, I thought he fluked it. Huge moments here. This is a huge, huge rack now. These remaining 3 balls.
Playing behind the 8.
Yeah, a lot of people in attendance on the edge of their seats, I promise you. But this is a big moment. It's only day 2.
I'm not sure if he's playing safe here or taking the bank on. He's playing safe. He's overdone it though. He needs a good cue ball. Skyler Woodward, stop it!
No prizes for telling you who they're cheering for.
Easier said than done, but Kazakis just needs to hit this 7 and hope it's your day. If you miss it, you've lost the rack. And he has hit it. Is it his day? He's going to stick it up, I think. Yeah, it's gone over the pocket.
Still got to be careful with this. That side pocket is in this equation.
Yeah, does he just float it in and not use the second rail, or is he going to try and go off the second rail? He's played it well.
Nice play. Nice play. Hit it a little thick. Couldn't have played that one any better. And now Billy Thorpe will orchestrate a little applause 4-1. The lead matures. Thorpe and Woodward in command. Johan Rushik quickly in. Doesn't want either of them to let their guard down. This isn't over yet. And it's a vital point that America really have to have.
You know what, yeah. There's no time to think. You gotta go with the first thing. It's hard. Still come back running up.
That's the one thing about Niels Feijen, though. He doesn't dwell on anything personal. He knows he's not brought his A game this year, but he's still trying to keep his team up, his partner up.
Still got singles to play and all, Jim, as Niels. Not played his singles point yet, has he?
No, he hasn't.
Boy, did he crunch that break. So Alex has got a fairly easy safety shot here. Made a bit of a mess of one like this before, but this is a little bit easier. He might even play the pot. The pot does go down this rail. Yeah, and he has done.
Stop, baby.
Needs the cue ball to hold up. That's fine.
Good shot, this one from Alex Kazakis. Just the type of shot that Europe need. These are the sort of matches you really have to go in the front door. Yeah, that's a lax effort. Very, very lax effort, that one. Just a horrible effort from Niels.
Yeah, it's not easy to watch. I mean, when you're struggling with the table and everything, but Kazakis has got a bank shot here, so he can rescue this situation. He should go close to this. No, he's missed it. Now you would expect Skyler Woodward to step up and take this shot because Billy's missed a few long balls, so that's what you've got to do in Scotch doubles. You've got to understand who's kind of playing the best at certain shots, and Kazakis should have made that bank though for me. Fired it in. Great shot, Skyler.
Last year's MVP.
You hit it good, bud.
Yeah, I was saying at the start of this match, I don't feel like I've seen Skyler play that much, but obviously he's got his singles match to come up. He'll be playing tomorrow.
And you have to feel now that Alex Kazakis is probably starting to mentally prepare for his next match. He stays out. Will oppose Shane Van Boning.
Yeah, huge point this. I know we keep harping on about that, but SVB would love to come out for his singles match trailing 5-4 as opposed to 6-3.
Every match today has been by a 5-1 result. They've shared these four, and now it's just 1 point in it in favor of Europe with one match to go on day 2. 5-4 the overall score, and it's Shane Van Boning and Alex Kazakis next.